Hey there, Capricorn. Welcome to your reading for the week of November 30th. This week, we're going to just take a look at your current energies, and then we're going to clarify with a little tarot here and see if there are any solutions or anything extra that wants to come up in your reading. So let's see what is coming up for you this week. Looks really good, much better. It's been like a weird week, I'm not gonna lie, for pretty much everyone. Your reading looks a lot better than most, so that's nice. I do feel, for some of you, I feel like coming out of a cave. So for some of you, I feel like you're like coming out into the world here with this world card, and we're going to see what that's about. Your overall energy is the by the book card. So I feel like for some of you, this is just saying things will go according to plan for you this week. I do feel like you need to do things that have always worked. To me, and my camera went out of focus for no reason, so let's fix that. There we go. I feel like this is just saying do what has always worked in your life. Even you have the Knight of Pentacles as well. I talk about this all the time with you, Capricorn, that we still have all that energy in Capricorn for a little while longer. And to me, all the energy in Capricorn is like the 80-20 rule. It says that 80% of your results in life come from 20% of the work, but basically just says keep things simple. And I feel like that's what this card is saying. In this first row, you have this bat energy here. I get like somebody coming out, like I almost feel like it would be more of a bear energy. Like I feel like someone, but I don't even know if that makes sense, because I feel like someone coming out of a cave in the winter feels like a very specific message for some reason. But I do feel like you could be like stepping out into the world with this bat energy. You have the Three of Swords, the Seven of Cups, and the Chariot. It's almost like you're just getting an answer, I feel, with this energy. The Three of Swords sucks. I mean, the Three of Swords is a card of heartbreak, sadness, grief, depression, all these things. But it's like you have what I'm noticing here is you have the Three of Swords, some sadness, some disappointments. I feel more of like a restless energy. It's like that feeling of knowing that you either want something or knowing that you deserve something in your life, but not having it. I feel this very like stuck type of feeling. I wouldn't even call that stuck. I just feel like I want to explode, really, with this card here. And then it's like all of a sudden, and I feel like part of the problem could be confusion with the Seven of Cups. It's like you've been spoiled for choice. Maybe you like want to start a business, but you have like a million ideas. Maybe you want love, but maybe you're not sure who to choose or what direction to go in. So I do feel like there's like an element of confusion. But the amazing thing is all of a sudden it switches to the Chariot. So I feel like for some of you, it's like all of a sudden you're seeing things very clearly here with this energy. What's popping into my head is like, I don't know if you've ever seen those videos where they tell people to stick their hand in a box and there will be like a rabbit in the box, or there will be some like goo in the box or something like that, or like a snake in the box, right? But the people can't see inside the box. There have been like videos on YouTube like that. And for some of you, I feel like that's what the Seven of Cups is it's like you've had a bunch of choices to make over the past probably many years. And it's like sometimes I feel like you stick your hand in the box and maybe it's $1 million. Sometimes you stick it in there, maybe it's a rabbit, and then other times it's like a snake. So it's like I feel like you are a little bit, have this like jumpy energy, maybe because of choices you've made in the past. It's like sometimes they're really good choices and sometimes they're really bad choices. I feel like there hasn't really been anything in between for you here, Capricorn. So I feel like that's been a little bit challenging. But now I feel like you're seeing things clearly with this Chariot. And I feel like this is the most important card here for you. So I definitely like to see that. Next, you have the Knight of Pentacles. I do feel like this is your energy because, again, I feel like you're finally making a decision on something here. I feel really good about this. I feel like you are finally working towards something. Like, look at how many straight line cards we have here. We have this by the book card, where these elephants are just walking in a straight line towards something, and they know exactly where they're going, by the way. It's like they don't need any guidance. They know. You have the Chariot, straight line. You have this Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is working straight towards a goal. Not only that, you have the World as your first card here. The World is a card of goals and completing goals. So you have the World, the Ten of Cups, and the Eight of Cups here. This is definitely like fortune after difficulty, happiness, good things coming in for you with this row. Even with this Eight of Cups, the Eight of Cups could say that maybe you are sacrificing something, maybe you are walking away from something, or maybe you're making a change in your life, but I don't even think it matters with this Fool card here. I feel like this could say that like maybe you thought you were gonna like start one business and then you decide to just start something else. It's like you're making a change, but it's like not even that big of a deal. And for others, it could be like maybe you thought you were in love with someone, maybe you realize, wait, I'm not in love with this person, I'm in love with someone else. So I don't even think this Eight of Cups really matters in the first place. I feel for a lot of you, this is kind of like saying you are getting everything you want. The world and the Ten of Cups, like a lot of happiness. You're walking towards fulfillment with the Eight of Cups as well. So I feel like there's like a lot of success coming in for you here. I do feel like new love could be coming in for you. Could be an Aquarius, a Scorpio, a Taurus, or Leo with that card. Could also be a Cancer as well with the Chariot. So those are the signs that kind of stand out to me in love. Next, you have this Fish card. I feel like you need a small win is what I'd say to you here. Like for some of you, I feel like you could still feel a little bit scattered as far as an idea is concerned. So like, let's say you have an idea to start a business, but maybe you have like 10 ideas. I feel like you should like pick your top 3. I feel like you should try all 3 and see what works the fastest. The Fish card in this deck, she even says that this card represents needing to have a small win. Sometimes I think that if just things haven't been working out for us for a very long period of time, then we get into that habit of just things not working out. So sometimes we just need a small win. I feel like you need like an easy win in your life. I feel like you need something that kind of like gives you a boost or, you know, pushes you forward. I feel like having that win will kind of like lift everything else up for you. It's almost like you need to create a positive snowball with that card. You have the Page of Swords, the Knight of Cups, and the Fool here. Definitely taking a leap of faith towards something here. Something's getting your attention, I feel, on this Page of Swords. Something is making you very curious as well. It could be something you've never thought of. It could be love. It could be a person who's making you very curious. Knight of Cups could be a knight in shining armor. I feel like the Fool is saying, you're ready. You are ready to take a leap of faith. It's like gone are the days where you're going to be reaching into the box and, you know, finding something nasty with that Seven of Cups. So I feel like that's the gist of your reading. is the whole box thing, Capricorn. I feel like that's really all I really need to talk about in this reading, and that's what's coming up. So let's clarify, and let's see if there are any additional details, but I like this a lot. I like the direction that this is going in, but let's see what else wants to come up for you, Capricorn. Between the Three of Swords and the World, you have the Eight of Cups again. So I feel like you are walking away from things that hurt you. You are walking away from things that make you sad. The Three of Swords, we could kind of look at it as a choice. You know, Three of Swords is a card of temporary sadness. It is raining on the Three of Swords, and rain in the tarot represents temporary situations. You know, represents something that's not going to last for a very long period of time. So I feel like for some of you, it's like you're realizing that you just need to walk away from something that makes you sad. It could be love. It could be a person. Here, I feel even the World is a card of birth. You know, it's a card of going through a birthing process. Between the Seven of Cups and the Ten of Cups, you have the Empress, very attractive at this time. So if you're looking for love, I would get out there. Also, this could be just abundance coming in for you. So I do feel there is like a ton of abundance and a ton of success. It's like, it's your time now, Capricorn. I feel like it's been your time for a while. Between the Chariot and the Five of Cups, you have the Eight of Cups, you have the Five of Cups. This is a card of disappointments and sadness. But I feel like you have a choice on what to focus on. Even the Chariot, you know, there are these two sphinxes. They represent a choice. It's like you have a choice on what you focus on right now. You have a choice to focus on the past or something new and exciting that could be coming in for you. So I would definitely let go of the past. Between the World and the Page of Swords, you have the Seven of Cups. Again, how crazy is that? I feel like you need to be curious at this time. Again, you know, it's funny that I was talking about that box thing that I keep getting popping into my head. And this Page of Swords is a card of curiosity, but he has his sword up. You know, he's got his sword like this. So I feel for some of you, it's like you have so many options coming in for you right now. I really feel like saying the world is your oyster with that World card, and I feel that kind of like you are about to get everything you want in life. But I feel like you need to kind of take the risk and start trying new things again, or maybe you need to try something that did hurt you in the past, like love. So maybe it's time to open back up for love if you want love. Maybe it's time to take a risk on business or work again, something along those lines. Between the Ten of Cups and the Knight of Cups, you have the Hierophant, marriage. Some of you could be dealing with a Taurus as well. here, but there definitely could be a knight in shining armor coming in for you. For others, I feel like this is like needing to think outside the box. The Hierophant is kind of like traditions, and it's also the way things have always been done. So it can say you are feeling that you feel like things have to go a certain way. Remember what I was saying, that I do feel in a lot of ways that this is a positive reading, that it's like saying that everything is in like a straight line. The only criticism I would have of that is the Hierophant. The Hierophant could say that if you are experiencing obstacles, that there are just other ways of doing things. Also, this middle row here is kind of like saying to me that, one of the problems I think in life in general is us comparing ourselves to other people, thinking that like things have to go a certain way for us, and if they don't go that way, we're wrong, right? So I feel like this is saying that it's like you're exactly where you need to be right now, and things are going according to plan. So I feel like you need to realize that. Between the Eight of Cups and the Three of Wands here, in the Fool, you have the Three of Wands. Three of Wands, the card of the future, expansion, growth. I'm getting innovation as well. So again, like I said, I feel like you need to realize that, like I said, your story is your own. Things do not have to go the way they went for another person. So I feel like you need to realize that things can happen differently. Maybe you're trying to get into a relationship. Maybe it happens differently than it's happened for other people in your life, and that's okay. Same thing in business as well. It's like maybe you're finding success, but another way. So I feel like it's just saying stay open to innovation, stay open to different ways of doing things. Top row outcome, you have the Four of Pentacles. A lot of stability coming in for you here. It's definitely a commitment. You go from the Five of Cups, Hierophant, Four of Pentacles. It's like maybe there was some sadness in a relationship, and it's like you're heading towards a commitment or marriage here in this diagonal. In the middle row here, you have the Five of Wands. I feel like the Five of Wands is just saying enjoy the adventure. Like I was saying, on this middle row here, I feel like it's saying that there are just different ways of doing things in your life. So I would just be open to the different ways of doing anything in your life, and I feel that will probably lead to the most success. Five of Wands is a card of conflict and competition, but it's also a card of experimentation. These people on this card, they're not necessarily battling, they are training, they are learning how to fight. So I feel like you are kind of in this like learning period in your life right now. Bottom row here, Emperor. Again, I feel like things are just going according to plan for you. So I definitely like to see that. Let's pull an extra row here, Capricorn, and see what the outcome of all this is in any extra details. So you have the Sun. Are you kidding me? Extreme happiness coming in for you here. You have the Ten of Swords, probably walking away from something here. I feel like this is something you've wanted to do. Yeah, Five of Swords. I mean, I would say this is like saying basically that you are going to be extremely happy. But I do feel that for some of you, this could represent needing to let go of something here. It kind of shows up here with a Three of Swords, Eight of Cups. You have the Eight of Cups twice, which is basically these two Swords cards here. Eight of Cups is choosing to walk away from something that once was fulfilling for you, Capricorn, but it's no longer fulfilling. The problem here is with the Ten of Swords is realizing that something has run its course, or it's like realizing that something is your own old story. And I get something here about your story, like the story that you tell yourself. For some of you, I feel like there's like an upgrade to your story, but I feel like you need to allow the death to happen to the old, Capricorn, to the old you. So I feel like you need to kind of like upgrade your story here. With the Sun, you have the Ten of Cups, fortune after difficulty, happiness, the Ten of Cups twice. So definitely heading towards a lot of happiness. Eight of Swords, yeah, the past will keep you stuck, basically, with that Eight of Swords. And Six of Swords, you will heal from whatever the separation is. So I feel like this is your ultimate outcome. Sun, Ten of Cups, extreme happiness, being very happy, having good things happen to you. But I do feel like there's a need to just like try something new. Again, I kept getting the word innovation here as well. It's almost like you're innovating or trying something new this week, and that's what I feel like you need to do. Yeah, I feel like you need to push yourself a little bit farther than you ever have before. This Come to the Edge card is kind of like a card of maybe taking a bigger risk or doing something different. Again, I really feel that your solution for this week, I feel like this week is fine for you, Capricorn, but I feel like your answer this week is to have a small win, or to do something that you know is going to be successful for you. This could be anything. It could be going out on a date if you want love. Again, it doesn't mean you're going to marry this person, but it's like maybe you have a match on Tinder. I would just go on the date, right? Take the small win. I feel like the small win is going to be lead to the most success for you. Same thing in business as well. It's like maybe you have a client who always says yes to you or something, right? I feel like you need that small win in work and business. There's definitely changes coming in for you here. I do feel like you need to kind of like expand your kind of like thoughts here with the 3 of Wands, or expand your idea of what you thought was possible here as well. Capricorn is popping into my head. Like if you told me when I started this channel years ago that I would have 200 and whatever thousand subscribers I have, it was possible, I would tell you no freaking way, right? When I started, no readers had above 10,000 subscribers, none of them, right? So if you told me this was possible, I would have told you you're crazy. I feel like there's something like that in your life. There is something in your life where if you realized the potential, you would probably think I was crazy telling you that there's potential here, but I feel like you need to realize that potential. But this looks really good. So thank you for watching and enjoy your week.